just a phenomenal job. Well, there's so many stories. I got hired April 1, and that's in a story in and of itself. But and I get a call from Woody Woodrum, who says, "Tim, what do you need?" I said, "I don't know, Woody. I got 1,000 emails in my inbox every day for the last 3 days. How are these people finding me? Help me." And Woody says, "Oh, I'll take it." So I started forwarding all these emails to Woody. And then Woody calls with his wife, and they're like, "Tim, what are you doing?" I said, "Woody, just put them into a system." And he did. He put them into a system. Remember those days? I'm like, you try to get a coherent sentence out of me, right? And I'm like, I gave up on you. And you and your wife, and we got all these volunteers in it. It just kept going. It just kept going. A campaign shouldn't be like this. We should have to go recruit volunteers and beg them to come to the phone. But no, we had so many, we couldn't handle it. Walter, the #1 phone bank in the country. They have a phone bank at Trump Tower, and they used to send me notes saying, "Ha ha, Tim, you got half of what Trump Tower got, ha ha," right? Okay, yeah, right. And then pretty soon they stopped sending that. And then I was sending back messages saying, "What do you think of that, boy?" And they're like, "What are you doing?" And it was soup, your wife's soup. Right? So I didn't know that. Had I known that sooner, we would have ramped up our operation. But we got Astrid, so we did pretty good. John Cordova. I had never done media before in your life, right?
I watch television.
And your buddy Ken Yale, right?
Yeah.
Says, "I got a friend named John who wants to destroy his life. Would you please plug him in as a communication director?" Okay, sure. So we plugged you in the most hostile media environment. If I got unleaded gas, I could be accused of being a racist, right? It's just everything I did. And so you took it on, and you were coordinating surrogates, 20, 25 surrogates, and then I asked you to take a few other states too, and just phenomenal. And it worked out, and we got our message out. Katie Lager Messina was our delegate director for the primary for the convention. We had 172 delegates that went to convention, and not a single one was anti-Trump, right? And so when the shenanigans started, we would all stand up en masse and say, and they put us right up front. We had the most media present group at convention. We had an impact. And when poor old Ted Cruz decided to pull what he did, they made sure he had to walk by California to get off. And that was even worse than everything else for him, because we let him have it, right? We let him have it. And matter of fact, he was funny. I can tell you this. I tell these stories now that the election's over because the press won't write them. I actually I had in my ear saying, "Clark, settle California down. This is really looking bad. They're just moving through. I can't do anything with this." West Walker, Californians for Trump. I get hired, right? And I hear about this Californians for Trump. Well, what the heck is it? Well, it turns out it's a network of hundreds of little groups that are just going already. What are they doing? Everything, right? Everything. So we told the press about it. Whenever we could, we said, "Yeah, I showed up. All I had to do was kind of organize these people that are already going." And that's the way it was. I've never seen anything like it. And of course, we won.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
that's always good. Winning is better than losing. And so I just want to thank you all. And just, I told my wife, I came home and I said, "Honey, I just invited everybody over to the house for a party because we got to celebrate. We just got to celebrate." And she said, "Okay, 10?" I said, "No."